Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I want to show you how to create your own companion for Morrowind without even using the construction set. You're gonna need a couple of things to be able to do that. First, you need Frens, which is basically the companion framework. If you look at the file when you download it, you can take a look here. The file has a number of add-ons and options and things like that. All you need is the core. Of course, you can choose to have more companions installed and things, but for your custom companion, just the core. You also need Tamriel Data, which is essentially a huge library of assets that Frens uses. I would recommend you install it no matter what. It doesn't add anything into your game until a mod pulls from that library of assets. It doesn't slow down your game. Okay, it does take a bit of space on your hard disk. But anyway, you'll need it for your custom companion. Once you've installed Frens and Tamriel Data, you can make your companion proper using the online tool. You pick a name for your companion and you'll choose the type of companion you want. Your companion in the game is going to be level 1 with stats and attributes a little improved because a level 1 companion is just waiting to die at the first scrib encounter, really. So they're kind of average at everything, but as you pick a type of companion and as you train them and they level up, they're going to specialize into different things. If you pick combat is the most straightforward, as they level up, they will have ability and skills that make them better fighters. If you pick stealth, your companion will go in stealth mode as soon as you enter combat, when you draw your weapon exactly. Also, when they level up, they will be able to help you disarm traps. If you pick magic, your companion is going to learn spells, including healing, restoring, and curing spells when they get to level 15, 20. I'm not 100% sure right now. Let's make a stealth companion. You get to pick your races. You'll recognize vanilla races, a couple of Tamriel Data races as well for you to choose from. Also, because they're already in the master of Frens that you've installed, you can pick a zombie companion or a Dremora companion. Why not? For now, let's go for a Breton. Why not? Classes, you have a whole bunch of classes to choose from. Vanilla classes, of course, a number of classes from my mod ahead of the classes. You do not need it. I would recommend you check it out, but you don't need it. That way you have, choices, things to do with your companion. Let's say we take a stealthy assassin, female. You have the description of the race and the class. I've added here some of the skills that you have just to help you pick a loadout. So we will become pretty good with, you know what? Have a bow. Have a bow. You like light armor, kite and cuirass, and helm. Why not? Cover your face. You're an assassin. This could be useful. Torch is useful. Do we know any magic? We don't know any magic, but one day we might get good or something. So up. And a second spell. Shockbite. Make companion. Download the plugin. You want to put that in your data file folder. And then when you launch your game, I'm launching mine through Rymash. You could be using MO2. You could be using the Morrowind launcher. Make sure it is active, and launch your game. It will require Blood Moon, Tribunal Morrowind, TR Data, and Frens Master. That's it. Which is already quite a bit, I know. You may have already realized that one of the weakness, I guess, of this online companion creator is you do not get to pick the hair and face combo. I've tried to pick the prettier one or the more interesting ones. If they are not to your taste, you can always open the construction set and edit the NPC. I've already put out a few years ago a tutorial on how to edit an NPC. I'll try to remember to put the link to that tutorial. For now, let's go meet our custom companion, who will be waiting for us in Sadanin, because why not? Again, if you want to go in a construction set and place your companion elsewhere, you really could do that. Here is our companion. In Friends and Friends, companions have the conversation topic, and then if they like you, you can become friends. If they really like you, as this one does, they become your companion straight away, because, you know, it's a companion you make and you want to be able to recruit them immediately. You can see in their inventory they have everything we picked, plus a little bit of money, plus some basic clothes. What we have here is the birth sign. We'll take a look at the features in just a second. So this is a companion that follows you, obviously. If you're very fast and they can't keep up with you, they'll just teleport to you like most companions do. If you cast water walking, they will follow you and cast water walking. If you levitate, they'll levitate as well. If you sneak, they sneak. They have a constant water breathing ability, because it's such a, like, it's so hard to make sure you can keep breathing underwater, but there's no way to track your companion, so they always breathe underwater. Besides those basic companion features, we have quite a bit. The first one is that they will be able to report on their attributes and skills. As I've said before, this is at level 1, it's a template companion where all the attributes are 45 and all the skills are 40, which means that at level 1, whatever item you give your companion, they'll be able to use it efficiently. As they level up though, they will have preferences, and then it's up to you to find the gear that is best for them. But for level 1, they're able companions, not, you know, OP, but able. All of your companions come with a random birth sign, which means they get the birth sign, they say, hey, that's my birth sign, but they actually also get the spells and abilities that come with that birth sign. There is the training topic. Right now, if you say, hey, I'm going to train you, well, she's not very impressed because she's level 1, I'm level 1, so it's not like I have much to teach her. Honestly, right now, she's better at everything than I am, but looking at the companionship topic, this is where you get the standard follow, stay, guard. The move aside topic is something to make them move aside once. By default, you are not going to need it because all companions come with the auto move script. The moment you get close to them, they just take a few steps away. Now, some people don't really like that feature. It is true, it's not perfect. Say there is a door behind her right now, and I go, okay, move along, and I activate the door. I'm going to leave her inside because the way the script works is, if you look at the upper left corner, she stops being my companion for a few seconds while she walks away from me, and then becomes my companion again. When you look at the downloads for Friends and Friends, one of the options, one of those folders, maybe folder number 5, is the disable auto move. So you have the choice there. She is a stealth companion and has the disable trap topic. Right now, she can't help me. She's level 1. She hasn't learned it. We need to train her, and as she trains and she becomes better, she will be able to help us disabling traps. We'll look at that in just a minute. Before that, a little topic that I added. I use it a lot. I hope you'll find it useful. This is essentially an 8-ball. Your companion becomes an 8-ball. When you click on do you think, you get various answers that mean yes, no, maybe. So I would go, all right, Danae, we're in Sadanin. Do you think we should go and look at tree stumps in case we can find something in them? And she says, yes. All right then, let's do that. And you can ask any sort of yes, no question and have the game decide for you what happens. It's just a little thing, but I like it. The friendship topic, to be honest, is more for role-playing once you've become a companion, but you know, you have those things, you can get some useful information, especially if you don't have MWSC. I should have mentioned OpenMW, no problem. Everything I describe, you have it and it works. And so you also have ways to know what time it is, what the weather is like, and what are the moons like. They're both full at this time. All the friends and friends companions, including your custom companion, can go and wait for you in any of those cities. They will be at the local inn or tavern. For now, you can stay with us. The need anything topic, where again, for example, something useful, she's going to give me a lockpick. But if I had a mage type companion, I would get a magic scroll. If I had a combat type companion, I would get a repair hammer. It depends. And that covers the basic dialogue topics. Let's have a look at the training and leveling the companion up. Let's make me suddenly level and experience. The moment you are one level higher than your companion, when you talk to them, they'll ask you to train them. And you say, yeah, sure, I'll train you. Good. And then nothing happens. Nothing happens by design. Unlike most companions where they mirror the progression of your character, here they don't. First you train them, they become your apprentice, and then you have to spend time with them.
Any time now.
Exactly, for every day you spend them training, they get a level. So now she's level 2. You could do what I'm doing now. I would not recommend it. Like, the whole point of having this system is that you spend time growing and nurturing your companion until, you know, they become stronger and you grow attached to them. And when you finally kill them because you went somewhere you shouldn't have, you feel really, really sorry. That's exactly why. That's the same reason I didn't put too many options when you pick the armor and the spells for your companion, because if you start with a companion who's fully clad in the armor that suits them best, that has the best skills and everything, like, where do you go from there? Like, what's the point? What are we now? We're level 10. At level 10 she gets new abilities because she's a stealth class companion. She gets agility training, which I believe is extra agility and sanctuary, so she's harder to hit. And now she's learned how to disable traps. So when we talk to her, you say, oh, okay, first, yes. So when you talk to her and you say, all right, yes, I can train you. You don't want to show, come on. When you talk to her and you say, all right, I'll need your help disabling this trap, she says, okay, have my lockpick and I'll help you. And for a very short time, you get your stealth partner help, your security is really, really increased. That probe that you got has only one use. So normally at this point you should be able to disable not necessarily most traps depending on your skill, but you'll have a fair chance of disabling a trap. Of course, there's nothing preventing you from, you know, cheesing it. I don't think it's fun, but you could if you wanted to. And I think that covers everything. This is the stealth companion. Mage at level 10, they will be able to heal you through dialogue. This says, oh, heal, cure, restore, combat becomes stronger. I think, guys, that about covers it. I hope you'll, you know, find that useful. I hope maybe you'll create companions, and I'd love to hear, you know, what sort of adventures you go for with your companions. But that's it for now. Happy Morrowinding, happy modding. I'll see you soon.